Hey guys, Southern Sage again. A little bit ago, I promised you that I would show you how to transplant newspaper pots, not into a bigger pot, but out into the wild. So today, we are transplanting nasturtiums that I started in newspaper pots and that are very much outgrowing their newspaper pot homes, as you can see with this little guy, out into an area of my food forest. So these make a really interesting low-growing ground cover. They bloom all summer, so the bees love them. All the pollinators love them, bees and butterflies. I also planted them around where we planted those butternut squash a few days ago, because nasturtiums planted around squash plants will ward off squash vine borers as long as they're already blooming. So you do need to give the nasturtiums a few weeks head start on your squash plants for that system to work. But as long as I've planted a couple of nasturtiums around the base of every squash plant, I haven't had a borer. So I'm doing it, and I think you should too. Nasturtiums are also cool because the leaves are edible, so are the flowers and the seed pods. In fact, the seeds of nasturtium are said to be a pepper substitute. You can grind it up and use it instead of black pepper. I haven't tried that, but I can attest to the fact that the leaves and the flowers do have a little bit of a spicy pepper flavor. So I believe that the seeds would be a good substitute, and I will try it at some point here. So let's take a look at what we do. So I'm going to attempt to get this to point down here where I'm working, because we're going to plant these guys right here. Hopefully it will stay put for me right now. So I'm going to pull back a little bit of the mulch in the food forest till I get to the more broken down mulch underneath, and then dig my hole. And we're going to take our friend here, and just like when we transplanted, we need to take this little ring off. Otherwise it will wick the moisture from below around the root system up, and then the plant will dry out and the transplant won't work. So we take that top ring off, so you see soil all the way around, plus all of these beautiful roots. And then, if our camera will cooperate, we will dig a little hole here and let all of those roots go down in. And then I'm gonna dig in to get to the soil underneath and push it around, because this food forest here, I'm just gonna do this way. So this food forest has a lot of wood chips because I top dressed it in the fall, as you really should. So it is breaking down beautifully, but down underneath is lovely, beautiful soil that's being built here. So as you can see, I've done a whole double row of these and will continue. I have quite a few more to get through that are all very, very anxious to get out of their newspaper pot homes and into some place where they have a little more room. But that's really all there is to it. If you want to transplant newspaper pots, just take off the top ring, stick them where they go, and push the soil around them. That easy. Roots stay good, everybody's happy. I love these things. So if you like this video, give it a like, hit subscribe if you want to see the other stuff that I talk about, and throw me a comment. Let me know what you think about newspaper pots or nasturtiums or a beautiful spring day in the food forest. I look forward to hearing from you.